welcome. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
So, I hadn't really thought about this until I looked at your website, and I had so much fun looking at what you'd done. You're a great writer. But the idea that we need to put ourselves out there on a profile and write about ourselves is such a challenge because people feel intimidated by doing that.
Yeah.
So you have done this wonderful thing, which is to help people create their narrative, their storytelling about themselves.
Whose profile I did, it was a dating profile that we also used the opener for his LinkedIn profile. And he was a musician, so we started it with, when I was a boy, I picked up the trumpet and I began to play Louis Armstrong's It's a Wonderful Life. My mother cried. I was that bad. So,
humor.
Very, very engaging, self-effacing, playful, humorous. I mean, right away you like the guy. He ended up, on his dating profile, he ended up going into how being a musician allowed him to travel, and so it got into his interests, so it flowed well.
And he got better, obviously, at playing.
Thank God. And actually, to that point, on his LinkedIn profile, that was his opener, but then it led to all his accomplishments as a musician today. So it had a wonderful...
That's really charming.
Yeah, it was very, very charming. It still allowed him to be extremely professional, but it started off so warm. You know?
Well, and you're right, and the warmth and the humor makes that person seem approachable instead of seeming like perhaps they're up on a pedestal somehow.
Yeah.
Your third tip that I love is understand your target, understand who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Well, and it's also the difference between me talking about myself and me being interested in what you'd want to know,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So it puts you in a whole different category and mind space when you think about it that way.
Absolutely.
So your ad background has made you this wonderful, human connector now.
Yeah, I love that.
I think it must be the most fun job when it works out.
It's wonderful. Actually, I end up meeting, one of the things I've learned is that the average person, and you would know this just from interviewing the people you do, the average person is anything but average. There's always something interesting about them, and usually, actually, it comes down to their quirks. Like, there was one little guy, I'm calling him little guy, I did his profile, he was shy, and he was in his early 20s, and he loved strawberry ice cream, but he didn't like the strawberries, so I pulled him out.
And that made him endearing.
It was really cute.
He just needed to find a girl who wanted the strawberries he picked out.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Kate. We appreciate it. We have posted Kate's tips and more information on our website, including a link to her site, which is called Try Sweet Talk. It's great reading.